Good morning. Welcome to May. We have been blessed again with gentle rains for our gardens and our lawns and our trees. It is always amazing to see the many shades of green that come to life. It's like an awakening. I've been remembering my childhood days at school and what fun it was on that first day of May. Each year we would celebrate May Day with a special day at school. Our teacher would put ribbons on the flagpole and we would dance around it and sing, and then if it was a nice day, we would all take a walk up to a little forested area not too far from the school and look for trilliums and new life and identify as many birds as we could find. And then on the way back, we would talk about nature and new life each spring. And those are happy, happy memories. May 2021 sends a message of hope. Although we are in stay-at-home mode, most people are adhering to the rules. Vaccinations are happening, and the number of new cases of COVID in our area appears to be going down each day. This past year has been overwhelming to most people around the world, and to our message today from the Psalms. It is entitled, Hope and Help When Our Heart is Overwhelmed. King David was often in trouble. Although we don't know the life circumstances at that time, whether it be enemies or war or disease or any other disaster which prompted this psalm, it does seem to come after he came to the throne. Our psalm today is Psalm 61. It's entitled For the Music Director with Stringed Instruments. Hear my cry, O God. Listen to my prayer. From the ends of the earth I call to you. I call as my heart grows faint. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. For you have been my refuge, a strong tower against the foe. I long to dwell in your tent forever and take refuge in the shelter of your wings. For you, God, have mercy, have heard my vows. You have given me the heritage of those who fear your name. Increase the days of the king's life, his years for many generations. May he be enthroned in God's presence forever. Appoint your love and faithfulness to protect him. Then I will ever sing in praise of your name and fulfill my vows day after day. The word of the Lord. From what we can determine, David did not travel far outside the promised land. But it is clear that he was at the end of human understanding and strength. And yet, he never dreamed of seeking any other God. In his despair, he needed three things. He needed the rock, a place of strength and security to bear the load of his mind, of the load he was carrying. He needed a rock that is higher than himself, a place above him, above his wisdom and abilities at that time. He needed God to lead him to that rock. for he was unable to rise above his own depression. We are not told why David was overwhelmed, and perhaps it's better that we do not know. If we knew the reason, we would probably be tempted to limit God's rescue only to those in the same situation. God wanted to hear this prayer by his people, no matter what the reason. The thought of God being the rock is obvious in David's Psalms because David had sought that place as a refuge and a protection. I will trust in the shelter of your wings, as in the protected place a mother bird gives her chicks, as in the shelter of the tent or tabernacle. And in today's world, we find ourselves in similar circumstances. Where do we hide? Where can we seek a safe shelter? Where do we find the shelter of his wings? Sometimes we become overwhelmed of what is happening around and within us, and we become lost. But God is always with us if we take the time to listen. Let us remember David's prayer. Hear my cry, O God. Attend to my prayer. From the end of the earth I will cry to you. May we find peace, comfort, shelter, and hope in your loving care. Amen. I am reminded of that beautiful song, On the Wings of a Dove. Be safe and be well till we meet again.